Alright guys, you saw title this video. I'm going to be doing the Minecraft update tier list. So guys, here we have basically all the updates in Minecraft history. And yeah, we're just going to be ranking them like from S to A to B to C to D to E to F. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a sub as that would seriously help the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it. So now, the first update we have is 1.0. But I'm going to be ignoring the betas and the alphas since, well, I don't really care about them that much. And by the way, if you're wondering, this is the opinion of somebody that learned about the game's existence from 1.14 and began actually playing the game 1.16. So without further ado, let's get into it. So basically, guys, in my opinion, 1.0 added quite a bit. I mean, like, it added the end to the game. Like, you know, the last dimension that's ever been added. Added the Ender Dragon. Added quite a lot of things. Added brewing. And it basically just added a lot of, like groundwork for modern day things. So honestly, I'd say it gets, like, an S, honestly. It's like the original first release of the game. Now, let's go on to 1.1. So 1.1 literally did not add anything but spawn eggs. So, I think you can guess where this is going. Like, it's in between D or E. It's like a high E or a low D. I think I'll just give it a low D. Because spawn eggs are, like, partially useful, but really not, like, that much. Like, you know, you don't really use them. Like, in survival, they're not that used that much, but, like, creative, you know. Now, 1.2, it added like iron golems, it added cats also, as we can see from here. And I think it added a few blocks, it added like cat variants also, I think. So honestly, I don't really know much about 1.2, so I guess I'll just give it a C. It's like mid, honestly. Now, 1.3, I think 1.3 is when villages were added and desert temples were added. Like many structures were added and villages were added, so I think it gets like an A actually. Now, 1.4, the pretty scary update. It added a lot of hostile mobs and it actually added the wither. So it's gonna also get an A. Now, we have now, I think, 1.5. Oh, yes, the redstone update. Now, okay, guys, I don't use redstone. The only time I've ever actually used it is that one time when I was actually trying to cheat the bullseye advancement in Minecraft. Yes, that's literally the only time I ever used it, and personally, I don't care about it that much as a feature. But I know that a lot of you guys use it. Like, a lot of you. So, I'm just gonna be rating it from you guys. Like if it was just my perspective on how much I use it, it would be a low E or a high F. But really, like I've seen some people do quite a lot of stuff with it. Like for example, people have already managed to build Minecraft inside Minecraft with it or even functioning computers. So honestly, 1.5 laying the groundwork for Redstone is either a high A or a low S. I think it just gets an S, honestly. Well, no, probably just an A. You know, at least in my opinion. Now, 1.6 literally just added horses. Yes, it's literally just the horse update. Or in other words, yeah, I think you can guess what this is getting. It's basically nothing. And now, guys, we have 1.7. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure what 1.7 did, but I think it was adding like a lot of colors to the game and like a lot of the stuff. Or was that 1.12? I think it was 1.12, but still. Now, I'm not really sure about 1.7 that much, but like, wait, let me think. Wait, guys, let me just Google 1.7 had really quickly. 30 seconds of Googling. I just learned what this update added. It's basically the update that changed the world. So, yeah, this is getting an automatic S. It added so many biomes, added a lot of blocks, it added a lot of things that we all like use now. So, yeah, that Googling was definitely necessary. Now, 1.8. An update that's like just before 1.9, which has literally split the community in half. So 1.8, there isn't like 1.8 anywhere here, so I'm just gonna use the beta, obviously, because you know I don't really care about the beta or alpha rankings, and I've never even like I didn't even know about their existence until like 3 months ago. But basically, guys, the thing that I rate 1.8 with was I added. I don't think I added like that much. Well, no, probably added quite a bit, but still. And it's like just before 1.9, and so many people use it. So honestly, I think it just gets a B. Honestly. Now, 1.9, the combat update. Now, keep in mind, you're taking this as an opinion. Take this with a grain of salt. This is my opinion from somebody who learned about the game from 1.14, and this was the only combat they knew about for like 5 months. So, I don't hate the 1.9 update because I think it added like a lot of cool stuff. Like, it added structures to the end, actually added like more generation, added the outer end islands. But it did add the combat, and honestly, like, okay, personally, my opinion is like low C, well, no, high C or low B. But honestly, like, if I were to factor in the fact like half of the community has been split because of this update, like, I would give this a B, but I'm gonna give this a C because, like, still to this day, there's no option like change the combat. Like, I'm sure everybody would like swap onto higher updates if like Mojang made it so that you could actually change the combat in the settings, which is something I think they definitely need to do. Now, 1.10, I don't think I even need to explain, honestly. This thing added literally nothing. It added probably less than 1.6. Like, really. This thing, and nobody even cares about it. It's such a forgettable update. Now, 1.11. I think it just added the Woodland Mansion, so I think that's it, although I'm not totally sure. Now, 1.12. Now, I see this update usually getting like a D or an E, although personally, I actually like it quite a bit. I think it added like quite a cool few things. Like, for example, added a lot more variety to building the game, and builders love building quite a bit. And even I'm a bit of a builder myself, I've built a few things before. So I think it's getting a B. Now, 1.13. Ah, yes, the update that finally added the Phantom, as I can see from here. Wait, what did 1.13? Oh no, wait, no, it was the aquatic update. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, the aquatic update, gang and automatic. Yes, this thing was amazing. Honestly, this thing was amazing. It literally like revived Minecraft. It's literally like one of the best updates the game's ever had, and it just like felt so refreshing. Now 1.14 also getting an S tier because well, it's 1.14. Added a lot more variety to villages, which were just basically the same until 1.13. From 1.3 to 1.13, villages were literally the exact same. They were just really boring and annoying, and they wouldn't really give you remotely anything valuable. But then with 1.14, they added like a lot of villager stuff and a lot of pillager stuff, so it really affected the game quite a bit. And that was basically the entire update. Now 1.15, this usually gets placed at E or F. If the people placing don't know that, no joke, 1.15 fixed like 2,000 bugs. So in content wise, it'll probably get an F or an E. But because of how many bugs it fixed, it gets a C. Now, 1.16. Okay, this is when I began playing Minecraft. I don't think I need to explain anything, really. Really, this update literally changed the entire dimension. And by the way, guys, hashtag we need an end update, really. If there's an end update, it's instantly getting S tier in my book. Now, 1.17. Now, this update added quite a few blocks, but really, besides that, didn't add much. It's like the precursor for 1.18, and I definitely didn't forget. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't just forget right there that there was a 1.8, and they definitely didn't have to use beta 1.8. Now, 1.17, anyways. So 1.17 really didn't add much, it just had a few block variants. I think it just gets a D for being the precursor. Now, 1.18. Okay, so 1.18 changed all like the generation, this stuff. It's a high A or a low S. I think I'm giving it a high A. And finally, 1.19. By the way, I will be using this as 1.20. Now, 1.19 really did not add much. It's really just, if you want me to be completely honest, almost a disappointment of an update. Like, it really didn't add much. Like, sure, the bundle was technically added at this time period, but when it was added, it wasn't really like the bundle, really, but rather it was just like in testing phase where you could just enable it from options. So really, 1.19 really, in my eyes, if you want me to be completely honest, it added practically nothing, and the ancient city is the only thing saving this from getting an E. Really, the ancient city is the only thing saving this from getting an E. And yes, I know I just repeated myself. Now, I'm just going to use Alpha 1.2.6 over here for 1.20. Now, here's the thing. The thing with Alpha 1.2.6, which is just 1.20, is that 1.20 added a lot of, like, ancient things, like, added, like, the archaeology, which initially I didn't like the idea of it, but now I like it a lot, and I think it's pretty cool, and it also gave copper finally a use that isn't decorative, finally, thank God. And honestly, I think it's just an all-around good update. Yeah, it just gets to be. And these guys, nobody cares about them. Well, no, Beta 1.8 and Beta 1.7.3 are actually pretty important, but still not ranking them because they're not like real updates. They weren't like at 1.0. And yeah, guys, that's my tier list. Here you go. 1.0, 1.7, 1.13, 1.14, 1.16 get S, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.18 get A, 1.8, 1.12, 1.20 get B, 1.2, 1.9, 1.15 get C, and 1.1, 1.11, 1.17, 1.19 get D, 1.6 gets E, and 1.10 gets an F, for literally being the most boring and most useless update in the game. If you enjoyed, you can drop a like and a sub and goodbye. By the way, I actually have a Patreon, so if you want to join that, you can join it if you want. So you can get a shout out on every video in short from now on, and comment down below any other ideas you may have for me. As honestly, I really just want to try something new. Yeah, guys, this is the whole video. By the way, my tier list will be linked